fucking off.
Hey, man, I'm an alcoholic, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with it, dog.
Hey, I was talking about the last 2 days. I've been drinking my ass off.
Hey, for real, though, man. What you got going on?
Man, I just got back to Boston, bro.
Hey, man,
I went down. I got my dog out of prison. We hung out for a few days. I ain't seen bro since.
I see that. That's some real shit, though.
Yeah, that's my dog right there. I ain't seen bro since, like, what, 2015.
Yeah, he been locked up since then. Oh, and then
he been locked up since 2012. He did 10 years mandatory. He was in that bitch for a minute.
Hey, that nigga came to a whole new motherfucking world.
Well, I swear to God.
Ain't nothing to say, but I see shit. Hey, that's real shit, man.
My boy, there was so much I couldn't even post on Instagram. Like, that motherfucker was hanging out, snapping.
You gotta tell that nigga stay his ass out the way, man. You know how easy it is to get out and we free. Easy it is to get right back, man. As long as that nigga stay out the way, he good.
That's a fact. That shit get ugly quick. But nah, he got a good head on his shoulders though. He finna get right. What you been up to?
Man, shit, man. You know, I've been on Dirk ass, man. They waiting for you to drop this paperwork shit, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so what all you know, cause it's like for me, I don't see what paperwork I'd be able to get that would push the narrative that they pushing. I haven't seen anything like that. Like, oh, bruh did it. You feel me?
Right. I told him though, you can't do a video because there's never gonna be no paperwork. It's done. Like they removed everything. But let me ask you this though: how long do it take to get a case expunged off your name?
That's a process. But the thing is, if his case should still be public.
It's not. It's gone. It don't exist in history no more. The only ones that exist is Basil, King Von. His shit is gone.
See that I don't know, cause that right there sound different. Cause it's like, to be honest with you, it don't matter if you got found guilty or whatever. Like, it'll say no prosecution if you in Florida. Like, you beat that bitch. But to get it smacked off the motherfucking, even Kevo didn't know how to do that. That shit, you feel me? Like, I don't know how the fuck a motherfucker get their whole case smashed off of the goddamn website.
So look, this is how I'm thinking, right? So when I Googled it, they say it take like a 2 to 3 week process just for the application. You feel what I'm saying? Because you still got to file for it, go to court and all that shit, right? So I'm thinking the only way he could have happened is he been knew the charges was going to get dismissed. They waited to announce it until they was able to expunge the record.
Yeah.
Then they dropped it once we can't find nothing about it. So it's nothing we can do, bruh. Something ain't right with that, man. Like, ain't nobody calling that out. Like, how is your shit gone? It ain't even been a week.
All right, but you said Vaughn's case is still there though, right?
Vaughn's case and Bezu case is still up there. You could Google it right now and look. It's still up there.
So everything if they have a case that's technically conjoined because they're co-defendants, everything filed should be hit on both sides, no?
There's nothing that exists with Dirk, no.
Because this is my thing, right? And they asked me this when I was on Fresh and Fit. Because they asked me about somebody that told on somebody that was dead. They were like, oh yeah, he did it, da-da-da-da-da, and then that's how they got out. And they were like, do you think that's snitching? And I was like, well, snitching is you doing something that either can or is putting somebody within the system. You feel me?
Right.
Like, if your partner, like, if their situation played out how it did, and Vaughn shot whatever, and Dirk was like, well, the homie passed away, or even his lawyer could have been like, look, we know what happened, how it happened. We're gonna go with that route. You know what I'm saying? This is how I think you'll beat the case.
So are we holding what the lawyers say on to the niggas too? Because what Rondo number 9 lawyer basically tried to do is say, my client is innocent. See, they was the only one shooting. Well,
that's all right. That's different though, right? That's different. I'm gonna say how that's different, right? Because C-Day and Rondo both alive. Feel me?
Right.
Vaughn is no longer here.
But was he
so if Dirk says something about Vaughn or whatever, how that situation is, he technically you can't get somebody that's dead in trouble, but it's dishonorable to do so.
But what I'm saying is, what if it was before he died though?
That's snitching.
And what I'm saying
Cause he finna get bammed. Like, man, how you gonna blame me when you did it?
Right. There's no way in this the first case in history of niggas with money. We can't find nothing. The paperwork does not exist.
Yeah,
How?
but you know he got a bag. See, that's what they try to accuse
He ain't no
Kevo
rich
of.
ass nigga
They
though.
try to say Kevo got rid of his shit, but that's just because they was too dumb to actually figure out how to find it. But if Dirk got his case fucking deleted, I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I've never heard of that.
So out of all the niggas with money, this the only man when there's niggas that had way more money that was able to somehow get his shit deleted off the. It's like it didn't happen. And this is what I was questioning, right? They said when they did the news conference that they had Dirk and Vaughn on camera shooting. Then they said they brought in a gang investigator that said these are 2 active gang members. Then the lawyer said if it wasn't for their profile, they should be only charged with.
Hey, shout out to Big Folks, man. Big Folks in here. He said they stupid. Them motherfuckers trying to put that shit on Kevo.
They said he should be charged with aggravated assault. So what I'm saying is, what happened to all that? So Vaughn, the only nigga on camera now. It ain't 2 niggas on camera no more. I'm only saying what they told us.
Yeah, but at the same time though, bro, like if me and you in a whip, right?
Right.
If me and you in the same whip and you lean out and pop somebody ass, they finna charge me for what you just did too.
We both felons.
I don't understand. I'm not gonna beat that just because I'm not the one that popped. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna say I helped you and then I drove off with you. You would think that that's a motherfucking okay, use an accessory.
Right. And we active gang members too, Jake. They brought in the gang detectives to come.
Yeah.
So all of them got dismissed. Like you ain't at least get the gang charge. Like, bro, y'all all felons. Whoever shot the gun. Y'all all nothing.
That lawyer bad as fuck.
That ain't even his lawyer though.
That ain't the lawyer?
No, she just on the case. His lawyer's a man.
Cause that lawyer there, I could see the judge just throwing that shit out.
Yeah, she not even his main lawyer. All I'm saying is this. I'm not trying to get Dirk locked up. I'm not salty in no way, but I gotta call out what I see is kind of wrong. They called and said y'all all gang members, y'all all felons. You can look up Zoo charges right now, and you're going to see Zoo and King Von.
Cause they trying to say he got charged for a robbery. I don't know. I'd have to look into it, bro. But I mean,
you got attempted murder.
You know how I feel though. You know how I feel. Honestly,
what?
I feel that it don't matter what the fuck happens. If anything happens good for Dirk, motherfuckers gonna hate just cause it's Dirk. Oh, you
I don't
must
know.
have
I
snitched.
don't
Oh,
know.
you
I
must
ain't
have
gonna lie.
this. Oh, you because, bro, like, a lot of people just dumb, bro. Like, a lot of people never even heard of game time. Motherfuckers get sentenced to 10, get out in fucking 6, and they like, oh, how you get out early? He must have snitched. They never heard of game time. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like a lot of people putting a lot of shit on that motherfucker's name, but it's like, you gotta think of it like this from a journalist perspective. You know how many people bigger than me and you hoping a bitch snitch so they can be the first one to fucking expose that shit?
Yeah, because
TMZ gonna pay for that.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
keep
got the
it 100.
paperwork on who snitching? Send
Yeah,
that. Yeah, we're gonna give you like 10 bands.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If he would have went to court and just beat his case, I would have nothing to say because he beat the case. You see what I'm saying? The only thing I'm tripping off of is, damn, you got all 5 felonies dismissed and they didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
you gotta admit that's weird. If a nigga in the hood get caught with 10 pounds and he get out the next day, you gonna need paperwork to be like something ain't right.
I mean, bro, at the same time, though, I don't have the understanding of law to figure out how they're beating shit off of certain technicalities. Because I thought NBA Youngboy was done.
I did
Because
too. Yeah.
he shot a music video in front of an abandoned house with mad guns. They got him on camera with 2 guns. They recovered the camera footage. They had all the evidence they needed. His lawyer was able to make it so that they had to throw away the evidence that showed him with the guns on camera.
Right.
And then with that, what did he do? He beat the case. He's got another case. But it's like little shit like that, you know. That's where the understanding of law comes from. So like when I got locked up, I was broke as fuck. I didn't have money for a lawyer, so I ended up getting a goddamn public defender. So they asked me, they're like, hey, they offering you a plea, right? You go to trial, it's 15 to life, but you're a first felony, it's your first felony offense. So we're gonna offer you a plea. And I think they offered me like 4 years or 4.5 years. I'm like, hell fuck no. So then they like, all right, what do you want to offer back? This is what my PD said. I'm like, I can do that? I can offer time back, like I can say what I want. She's like, yeah. She's not giving me advice on what to do, none of that. So I'm like, man, tell him I'll do fucking a year in the county. So she threw that out there. They're like, fuck no, we're going to trial. So then I ended up going to pre-trial. They gave me an offer for 3 years, and I took the 3. So it was like with the lack of understanding of how the law works, and then the fact that we covering shit from state to state, where different states have different laws, I can't call it unless it's in black and white. That lawyer is going to be the master of that state law or
But I
federal law.
told the people it's no video for you to make because I know how you move already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not going to make a video if nothing's there. You see what I'm saying? You're not even going to speak on it if nothing there.
Exactly.
So I already know that. I'm just reckless than a motherfucker, and I don't be giving a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm considered a journalist, goddammit, but I don't know what the fuck I am on this motherfucker. You feel me?
I mean, you just speaking your opinion because at the end of the day, it's like motherfuckers gonna get together and just speak their opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do 2 different things. But it's just like, you know, I'm just looking at it like, damn, he beat that motherfucker. Like I told people before, I know somebody that beat a body. They had the body in the trunk and got pulled over. And he beat the murder.
Well, he technically ain't beat it. They just dismissed his charge. He ain't go to court get found not guilty.
Man, listen.
Vaughn was going to court getting found not guilty.
Vaughn ass would have been caught up in a whole bunch of other shit. That state case wouldn't have went nowhere. Once Duck got hit and that indictment came out, he would have been in that. The Fed's gonna override any state case. He'd have been out of there from the Fed case. He wouldn't have beat that.
That's crazy, man.
I'm just surprised they never broke down Vaughn's involvement in that case.
They never said nothing about the nigga. Like, yeah, and that's the killer part to me because since there's no more paperwork, when you tell the public that you know you have Lil Durk on camera with the arm thing, but you never specify Basil, you never specify Vaughn, it kind of do look crazy. You felt like what type of shit they got going on in that ladder though?
Yeah, but they could have fucked that up too though. One thing about it that I've never seen, bro, I've never seen the police or the news come out and be like, oh yeah, we got this rapper on video, and then when they fuck up, they don't make a new video saying, oh, tune in at 10 o'clock tonight so we tell y'all how it really wasn't Durk. We fucked up. When they feel me? So it's like they could put out a whole narrative that everybody jacking it like, oh yeah, that must have been the truth. They seen him on camera. And then fucking they're not gonna fix their issue. You know what I'm saying? No, and one thing about the streets ain't gonna press the channel, the news stations. They not finna pull up at Samantha at Fox 5 and be like, hey, bitch, get that shit right. We're gonna flame your shit up when you get off work. But for us, it's a little different because we be a little bit more in tune and tapped in. So it's like, motherfucker really be trying to execute the right shit when you're doing the video so you get all the motherfucking facts. You feel me?
No, for real. Hey, I told him yesterday after last night, basically I did 2 lives. I let the people talk. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I let the people talk. It's over with. Now we about to move on because even if he did do it, we have nothing. Bro, they got away with it then. If
Ain't got nothing to put on.
So it's over with. It's literally over with. We gonna get, but that YSL. Let me ask you about this nigga, man. What's up with that little nigga admitting all that shit for no reason, bro? What?
Nah, they said he was named in the RICO.
Oh, he was.
That what I think I read that they said he was named in the RICO. I mean, bro, you got a lot of people that, like I said, are dumb and think that I'm gonna give y'all all this information. It's gonna help me. Didn't he still get a life sentence?
Yeah, they dogged his ass.
So he basically got life and death, right? He got life by the state and death by anybody that catch him in prison.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna just let him play like that.
But what could have benefited him from admitting? They say he admitted. What benefits you from admitting a motherfucking thing?
I mean, the thing is, bro, a lot of people have never sat in a room and been told you facing life. When they hear that, they willing to say everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like he still got life. So, nigga, you should have just shut the fuck up.
You still got life. Bro, I know somebody from Tampa that I knew that I used to fuck with. When I went to prison, he fought around and got into some shit. Somebody ended up getting killed. And he told on the person that wasn't, you know, they said basically the story was, I guess, both of them shot. Because dude ended up getting hit with 2 different type of rounds. You know what I'm saying? But he told on everything and got 25 years.
Damn.
But you told, bro. You got 25 years and you told. Why would you tell?
It's jacket in jail. So you go.
And then not only that, but bro, you took 25. Why would you take 25? Because you could have got a life sentence and had a chance at coming back off of that shit. You could have appealed it. You signed up for 25 and you a fucking rat. You tripping.
Yeah, he tripping. Yeah, man.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense, but that's the thing. It's like, it don't make sense to us. It don't make sense to a lot of people. Look, somebody just put his name in there. Yeah, Meek. Motherfucking played. And Meek was a cool motherfucker in high school. All he was about was females and selling weed. He got around somebody that did other shit and turned up. That's what's crazy, bro. I done seen Meek fight and everything. To be honest, Meek wasn't even winning fights, bro. He just had the heart to fight. That motherfucker ended up catching a fucking body.
So this nigga was in the indictment, that he was in the RICO though.
I don't know for sure. I mean, that's what I thought I read, that he was involved in the indictment. He's just telling, and that's why they're saying this solidifies what's gonna happen with Thug.
So my Gunna can't get a bond again. Like, okay, so he got non-violent RICO.
Man, they trying to say Gunna big crip. That he tied in with the Crips out there. That's what they trying to say. So they trying to say he was involved in some of the shit that they was doing. How deep that involvement isn't really known.
All right, so
but they also trying to, because the whole thing that they talking about with bruh in the YSL shit, the one that admitted everything, is how he was threatening witnesses.
Right.
And that's what they trying to use against the other two. Like, look, if we let these dudes out, it's a real threat to these witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like they're not trying to let none of them boys out, and at the same time, that puts even more pressure on their ass.
So let me ask you this, because you do be reading the paperwork. You the paperwork king. What makes certain niggas be able to get bond on RICO, and what make niggas can't get bond on RICO? Because I'm seeing niggas get bond too with RICO charges. What's the difference? Like, what?
I don't even think they call it. Well, it depends, right? All right, so we got to look at things from a state and federal perspective, right? They got a state RICO versus most RICOs, people assume is going to be federal because only a few states have an actual state RICO. Florida's one and Georgia's one.
Right.
So I would assume it's going to be the severity of what they're charged with doing. If you tied into a RICO and all you did was sell some work, you're probably not going to be that big of a risk. But if you tied in for a RICO because you got 3 people killed or you killed a motherfucker yourself, it's going to be a different situation. So it's going to be the severity of the situation. If you pose a flight risk, if you pose an actual risk to people, like, no, we feel like he is a threat, or no, we know he going to whack some shit or get some shit. He going to do something. You know what I mean? Like, if we let him out, he going to get some shit done. They're not going to go for it. So Gunna got a bag, bro.
Like a nigga with Hot Boy, he could get, because they all got state RICOs. Hot Boy could get RICO because he's not a threat, but Gunna can't because he's a threat. Basically.
I'm not sure, cause Hot Boy bonded out, but then fucked up and got put back.
Went back, yeah.
Yeah, but with Gunna's case, I don't know though. 2 different states.
Hey man, y'all better get the fuck down. Moral of the story is, man, this shit ain't worth it no more. Sit y'all ass down and get some money, man. You feel me?
That shit been not worth it.
If you got crash dummies around you and shit, cause I would keep it 100. Vaughn was a wild nigga to handle. It's certain niggas that's wild to handle. Don't have no niggas around you, bro, because your ass don't go down, bro. And you the breadwinner, and you got all this great shit going on, and it's a lot of money. We all got children, but then we sitting up in court fighting cases and shit. Motherfuckers saying we snitched if we didn't. Motherfuckers catching RICO cases looking stupid than a motherfucker.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How you feel about the new Miko Worldwide video? I don't know if you got to see it yet.
It's a new one? What happened?
The one, all right, so you know how he got robbed for his chain, right?
Yeah.
And they made a video with the chain?
Yeah.
So they got booked for that. The only reason they got booked is because Miko went to the police station after he seen the video they did.
So Miko told on them. He went to the police.
Miko, listen, Miko, not only did Miko tell, Miko told the police that the other cameraman, I think there was 2 other ones. The other cameramans that got robbed, he told the police they weren't willing to tell, but he was. He was like, they're not going to say nothing. They're not going to admit to it. One of the cameramen hit me up, too, after I did the video. He was like, yo, that was me, da-da-da-da-da, did that happen? Yeah, da-da-da-da-da. But Miko went to the police station, reported that he got robbed, and then when the video came out, he called the police back and sent them the video. And the police screen recorded the video.
So wait a minute. So them niggas didn't get in trouble just for the video alone. He went there and highlighted.
No, they didn't get in trouble until he went in and fucking said something about it.
Oh, he told.
He told.
Oh, hell no. I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect to them niggas. They would have been fucked up. I'm coming back to get my shit. Me and a couple niggas.
They took his gun.
We coming back. Oh, so if that nigga told, he'll never those Jay. They don't give a fuck no more.
He's super told, but I'm saying, you think they still gonna fuck with him for the hood vlogs?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
That's what I said in the video. I said, watch, there's still gonna be people that don't care. They
just niggas don't give a fuck.
And then they're gonna be like, oh, we didn't know. Fuck him too then. Fuck it. Should be crazy.
Half these niggas in the hood. All right, let me get my foot. Hey man, I'm gonna call your phone. Call your phone. I'm out of here. I got